There has been absolutely nothing going on with the Range Rover. The race fuel definitely hasn't been going in the Range Rover. But, garage update. Plasterers have been in. They've prepped our little media wall. They've done all the boxing in up around there. So we've got progress for that. So that hopefully will be finished tomorrow. We've got little shelves of our lights. We've got some cool stuff going to go in there. And they're going to be doing up here as well. So we can get the last 2 lights in finally as well. And should look pretty good. So that's got to move tomorrow so I can get in, do the last bits. And then this is like the final hurdle of renovating our house. Finally finished. And I can't wait. I'm very, very excited for that. So I'll keep you posted. Maybe, if I'm good enough, I can insert a little star swipe here to tomorrow when it's all done. Ready? Star swipe. Okay. Great success. Look at that. That looks fucking sweet, mate. So we've got some cool stuff going in there. All plastered up. All good to go. Leave it for a couple of days so it can dry out. A bit sweet, man. But not everything went to plan, because the one day that I was relying on the trusty old Range Rover, best of British engineering, it didn't start. So I think, well, I hope actually it's just a sticky starter motor, because it's clicking away and not doing much. So it means that we couldn't get this plastered because it needs to move out of the way. So, I mean, we've had it running, we know it works and runs and isn't seized, but we need to start with the basics. So I'm going to move it engine round by hand quickly, just to double check it hasn't somehow seized overnight, and then we'll go from there. But not the job that I wanted to be doing. So only time, yo Marley. Yo Marley. What you saying, Marley? Little waggy wag. It's the only time I've needed it to start, and it's the only time it hasn't started. So, a bit of investigative journalism. Oh man. I had a tooth out this week as well. And the dentist was like, make sure you don't do anything that is gonna raise your blood pressure. I wonder if he knew about the Range Rover and was giving me a little warning. Oh, come on, man. Okay, nice. I wonder if that's on enough. No. Alright, 2 hands. I mean, that's turning. So we tweaked the engine. Engine's free. No, still the same. What a fucking best of British, boys. Best of British. Let's think. What have we done different? You know, we put a battery on it. It's been running since then. Yeah. I'm going to put an additional earth. Oh, that's a positive cable. Shut up. Your mum's a positive cable. Set another earth on there, right? Just to see whether we've just got a crap earth connection. Stranger things have happened. No. Perfect. Right, we're pulling out the big guns. Knackered already, man. Jacked it up. We are on the little rampy ramps, which really I should have just put that straight on it when we got it in there. Don't you think? So we're going to pump it up because my belly isn't doing well in this situation, trying to get underneath. And we've got to get to the starter motor. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am a genius. Man. Running around for 2 seconds and Let me get my chubby arm down there. Don't know if you can see it. That bush. So we need to find out whether that's an earth or a posi. Look, they're all loose. Not demure. See if we can get in there. That is actually as well the positive cable. So it comes up here, along underneath here, through to the positive cable. So lucky that didn't short out on anything. So we'll get back on and all will be well. Marley, stop eating plasterboard. That's not a treat. Right, the wire's done. It's on, it's tight. This is back on. Moment of truth. Yes, boys. And no, it didn't fix anything else. Okay. Still no alternator though, so didn't have anything to do with that. Let's give it a little blippy blip. It's doing something, man. There's something going on. I don't know. I did find out though as well that the alternator speaks to the coil for the rev counter, so maybe it is just knackered. It's annoying though because it was working. Sweet lad. Well, do you know what? Whilst we're here and we're back, we might as well make a start on the brakes because they're not working and they need to be. So we're going to jack it back up and see if we can free them off. All about the angles. I think someone forgot the memo. Right, wheels up, wheels off, and my tooth, man. Maybe the dentist had a point. Let's try and... So we're going to free these off. I haven't got a brake pedal. Maybe it's due to... But they're fresh, man. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They're like brand new. So maybe someone's done the brake lines and then not bothered bleeding them. That's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. It's coming apart worryingly easy. These are brand spankies. There was receipts for new pads and discs. So it hasn't... Oh, it's barely done anything since. They're literally brand new. There's no lip or nothing. So... let's give it a little pump, see what go on. So I'm going to put that pad in, and then that'll stop these coming out, and hopefully push them out. We'll see how we are. This is good actually, because I can't actually see it from where I am anyway. One's moved. Sweet. It's gone alright, man. All freed off, all cleaned up. We're going to get some copper grease, throw it on the brakes so they slide nice. I went from hating this car this morning to thinking that it's only... Oh, ABS ring, isn't it? This hasn't got ABS. No way. No way. No, hasn't. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like it again. Good Range Rover. I take back everything I said about you. We're back in. I didn't have the right grease. Where was it? I had like molly grease, so they're not greased, but they're in and they're free. So we've got one corner done. So that means we won't be going through any walls anytime soon. And let's see if we've got enough room to get on the other side. This is how you change the brakes on a Range Rover Classic. First, remove all the rust. Then, sell it. Come here, you little thick. Imagine the skill to be able to do this one-handed. Unreal. Unreal. Looks like I haven't got that skill though, do I? We are cooking on gas. These are all free, all clean, looking good. Front brakes tick. And then maybe they're just seasoned. That's why we didn't have a brake pedal. That's not too shabby. I could live with that. Ooh, all that rust. Look. Not demure. Naughty. This looks all good. I freed this off. I didn't film it because I'm a content creator, not a boredom creator. So I'm not going to film all of them. But this is that rear wheel arch. Look, little repair panel. I get welded on. And then it's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, that one's done. Next side and then we're sorted. Look at that, man. Fresh. Best of British, boys. That's had a plate there already, look. Little repair plate. So hopefully this side will be alright, because that's new, under there's new. And it had, I think it had a repair at the front, I can't remember. It's definitely not as bad as the other side. Definitely not as bad. Ooh. Yeah. Chassis good. Sweet. Do you know what? I think a lot of what has saved these is the fact that the brakes are brand new. Literally just been fitted. So, the pistons were like barely out. So it means that they weren't getting water damage and stuff like that. That has saved it from rotting out all the cylinders and stuff like that. So that's good. Brakes are done. We're back on the floor. I would say the brakes on the wheel are almost as important as the brake horsepower. But saying that, you don't need brakes on your wheels if you haven't got any brake horsepower, because you won't be going nowhere. And this, which is pretty cool, Range Rover Classic, aluminium upper tailgate. So that's new, which is good because they rot out and they bow, because everyone shuts them by slamming it on there when you should push on the corners. So that's handy because they're a lot. I want to say like 800 quid. Maybe we'll do a little price check.